Yeah. Okay. Supposed to be a little rough. Maybe not that rough. Okay. So why are we here? Clockwork Pie, PicoCalc. We are back. Why? Because of a user question. Giver, or however you say it, from the Bay Area. What up, Bay Area? Appreciate you trying to use the project. Looks like SD card here is not a valid reference. That's true. It's not. I need to rewrite it. And generally how I load this project is much different than the README. So maybe I'll show you, then I'll update the documentation. All right, so from the beginning, and you probably already have the firmware loaded, but we'll try to briefly go through that process. A couple of things that you'll need. You will need Thonni for this example, free program that you can download that will interface with your device. Okay. And you will need a micro USB. Not provided, of course, but hey, you know, easy to find. Amazon or your favorite retailer. And what we'll need to do is make sure that the device is powered off. The other thing that we'll need is our file set. So let's get that prepared. If I can find my terminal here. Just go ahead and hit clear here. Let's go back a few directories and start off with a clean slate. Okay. All right. Demo. And we will RF. Oh, woo. RM minus RF. Oh, this is not a part of the demo. Are you sure you want to delete the only file in? Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. PWD, LS. Okay. All right. So we are all clean. So if you go to the root of the directory, you can just click on code. You can copy here if you're a terminal fan like I am. This is not the first project that you have cloned. Else you will need to install Git beyond the scope of this conversation. Git clone. URL. Boom. Cloning. We have files now. All right. So let's see what's here. ls, cd, PicoCalc. CD MicroPython, ls, cd firmware. Oops, firmware. Okay, all right. So we have a UF2 file. You'll need to copy that to your device here. So how do we do that? Once again, make sure the device is off, no green dot. Flip the guy over, almost plug it in, not quite. Get something tiny, like I have tweezers, but I can't even use both sides, so don't fully plug it in. And this is easier when by the way, I have the Pico 2W board in here, or the 2350, whatever you want to call it. So I'll just ease in between here, press this white dot, hold it down, then fully insert the USB and let go. Okay, and if all goes well, I'll just do this the old-fashioned way. ls volumes. Okay, it's not there yet. Still not there. Weird. Okay, am I fully plugged in? Let's check the other way. No, nothing there. All right, we will try again. Maybe our timing was off. Almost plugged in, but not quite. Fully hold down. Oh, we're in there too far. Let's try it again. Hold down the button, then insert while button is pressed, then let go of button. Hopefully this time via terminal. Let's do ls. There it is. All right. So our RP2350 is there. we have our file that we want to copy. So we'll just say cp space file name. I just hit tab to make it faster, to volumes, and then RP, let it go. And then what this will do is it will copy over the file, and then it will eject the board. You can do this, drag and drop, however you prefer to get it over there. That's how you install the firmware. Okay, and I already have files loaded on here. You will see that in a minute. Key. All right, so you will need to configure Thonni if you haven't before, which kind of interpreter. You want MicroPython, likely RP 2040. I know it's not a 2040. Long story, it will still work. Check all these boxes, all good. Okay, coolness. Also, you will need to make sure you have your files menu up. Get to the area in which you have the files downloaded. This is where I have mine in demo. All right, while the board is still connected, and note that the green dot is not on, you don't want it powered on yet, you can go ahead and click the hamburger over here and then click RP 2040. This will let you know that you have successfully installed the base MicroPython firmware. All good? All good. So let's move on quickly. As I stated, I already have stuff in here. For the sake of time, these are the things that you'll need to copy over. So it will be client code. Uh-oh, I'm on a Mac, so just hold down Command to get additional files. So client code, modules, PicoCalc display. Do not copy over SD, else it'll copy over as a file. We'll copy that over later. And VT terminal and your boot and your SD check. And then you would right click, then upload to your device. So in my case, it's already here. So I'll save you a little bit of time for that. Now for the SD part, that's where it gets a little bit tricky. So we're going to do that now. So what we'll do so that it loads automatically is we'll type import, import, boot, because we have copied over our boot file. Oh no, that's not going to work. Okay, so there's a little nuance here. You do have to power it on for the SD card to kind of work. But if I do it at this step after I've already tried to import boot, it won't quite work either. So I'm going to disconnect. Then I will reconnect, just normal. I will wait because PicoCalc develops patience, a lot of patience. Okay, so I have waited. All right, I still don't have green dot. I reconnect, I have MicroPython, cool. Now you can power on. Coolness. Note that you may not see anything on your screen ever for this particular implementation while connected to Thonni. Sorry in advance. All right, now we type import, boot. Make sure your SD card is in there, formatted as FAT. 32. And now we pray. So it says starting SD. Yep. Okay, it has it. It says 0 files, which is fine. All right, cool. So we're in our menu and we are ready to go. While you're in the menu, you cannot hit refresh, else it will say that it is busy. Lots of nuances here. X. Okay. Now that we've exited, we will refresh. Cool, we have SD. That means that it mounted properly. Now we will send those files down into SD. So upload. All right, 15%. We're at 40. Halfway. On the third quarter. All right, we're in the fourth quarter. And we have scored. Touchdown. All right. So at this point, we should have absolutely everything that we need. And we are good to essentially disconnect and power off. So disconnect, power off. All right. So we are cordless at this point. Power on. Moment of truth. Will it work? Will it do it? It will. Takes a while. Must develop patience for this implementation. Okay, 18 for Tetris, of course, because why? That's what we do. Make sure you have your volume out. Boom. We are in there like swimwear. So I hope this was helpful. You know, if you guys get stuck, you know what to do, reach out, all that other good stuff. But you will need some patience with this device. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, because you can build anything that you want. Just about anything within memory limitations. Use your own creativity. Be great. Be blessed. Love y'all. And enjoy life. Peace. 2 fingers. Bye.